And So, Notes on the Bible and Religion. Episode 27, Christian Liberty. The United States Declaration of Independence is considered one of the greatest documents in human history. Greater still, in my opinion, is the Bill of Rights, which followed the ratification of the Constitution. Through it, many of the people's fundamental liberties are recognized. I believe these liberties are worth defending, and I'm grateful to live in these United States. I wish more emphasis were placed on civics and history, both in public education and in popular culture. Retired Supreme Court Justice David Souter spoke on the precariousness of our democratic republic, stating, "An ignorant people can never remain a free people. Democracy cannot survive too much ignorance." End quote. To be sure, the rights of the people include the freedom of religion, and I'd like to touch on some aspects of so-called Christian liberty in this note on the Bible and religion. Much of the New Testament grapples with the tension between the freedom from the Old Testament law granted us by Jesus' payment for our sins on the cross, and the responsibility Christians have for each other and for the world. Our own good works do not bring about our salvation. Yet Christian traditions do not advocate falling into libertinism, a way of life with little, if any, moral grounding or sense of responsibility for the larger society. Libertinism is a do-what-I-want lifestyle, and this is antithetical to Christian traditions. It is a kind of liberty that Christians generally do not celebrate. Stated differently, the tension is that Christians are both free and called to live a life reflective of the truth of Christ. Consider 1 Corinthians 6:12. All things are lawful for me, but not all things are helpful. All things are lawful for me, but I will not be dominated by anything. We should ask whether our actions build others up or bring them down. Do our actions glorify God? Do our choices work to better ourselves, or do they work to enslave us to vice and evil? Do our actions brighten the way for others to come to Christ? During my graduate studies, I published an article touching on religious non-conformity in 17th century England and the political and religious leader Roger Williams, who lived from 1603 to 1683. He founded the colony of Rhode Island and the first Baptist church in America, and he supported democracy, the separation of church and state, and religious liberty. Yet Williams was a pessimist about human achievements. For him, a democratic and religiously free society was not an ideal. It remained fallen. Williams' work serves as a reminder that liberties, including religious ones, are merely foundational for an honest search for God. Oppression makes more difficult the search for truth, and for Williams, the suppression of liberty impedes the quest for God. Liberty is not the goal. It is the essential beginning. And so, freedom is not in and of itself a reason for revelry. Christianity begs the question, what will we do with the freedom we have? Something to think about. The Declaration of Independence, but not the Constitution, states that people are endowed by our Creator with certain inalienable rights. It is God who grants these rights rather than governments or institutions. Religion has shaped political history. What do you believe should be the role of religion in contemporary politics? Print and ebook editions of And So, Notes on the Bible and Religion are available on Amazon. More information on my work may be found at jasoncdykhouse.com.